Okay, now I am going to explain about number system. So based on depends upon the base or radix, the number system will be classified into four types. Okay, the first one is binary number system, and the second one is decimal number system, and the third one is octal number system, and the fourth one is hexadecimal number system. Okay, so here the binary number system of the base is represented as 2, and that numbers we can shown as 0 and 1. Okay, so like the decimal number system of the base is represented as 10, so that means it consists of totally 10 numbers. Those are, we can represent 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So totally we are having the 10 numbers. Those are represented as 0 to 9. Okay, so like that octal number system having the base, that is 8, and it consists of totally 8 numbers. Those are represented in between 0 to 7. Like that the fourth number system, that is hexadecimal number system, it is also consist of base, that is represented by 16. Okay, so totally we are having 16 numbers here. So that 16 numbers we can represent from 0 to 9 as normal decimal numbers, and the remaining 10 to 15 we can represent it as in the letters. Okay, so that letters are A will be represented 10, and the B will be 11, C will be 12, and D will be 13, E will be 14, and F will be 15. So this is the hexadecimal representation. Okay, so now we'll see one by one. So what is the binary number system, and how to represent the binary numbers. Okay, so like that what is the decimal number system, and how to represent decimal numbers. So like that we can define all the number systems. Okay, so the first I am taking the binary number system as this is the first number system. So already knows what is a binary number. That means which number can be represented as base 2 and also uses the 2 digits 0 and 1. That number system we can call it as the binary number system, right? So here also I am representing those are digits as 0 and 1, and the base will be represented as 2. Clear? So which number can be represented as base 2, and that number can be represented only in zeros and ones. Okay, that number we can call it as the binary number system. Okay, so here we are using totally 2 digits now. The 2 digits are 0 and, so here we are using only 2 digits. The 2 digits are 0 and 1, right? So in that each digit we can refer as the bit. Remember the point. So every digit we can call it as the bit. So for example, I am taking one binary number that is represented as, so this is I am taking one example. So that number we can call it as the binary number. So whether check it, is this binary number or not. So in the bracket we are representing one number. That number will be shown only in the digits 0 or 1. Okay, other than 0 or 1 we cannot represent, that is not binary number. Okay, so other than that means without 0 or 1s, whatever the information will have, whatever the example will have in that. So that means without zeros or 1, maybe 2, 3, 4 like that we can represent the digits. That may be decimal number, or that may be octal number, or maybe hexadecimal number. Okay, so if you have the data in the form of only zeros and ones, that is compulsory related to the only binary number. Okay, so that's why I am taking here one number that is in the form of binary number. Okay, so just here the weight and the value of each bit is expressed as the powers of 2. So how much number we can represent here. So whatever the number we can represent in the brackets, that is related to the binary number. Okay, so and that binary number of the weight or value, that means whatever the base we are taking, so that weight or value of each bit is expressed as a powers of 2. In that each bit will be expressed in the powers of base, that is nothing but 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, and this is 2 power 3. So like that we can represent. So that means each digit can be expressed in the powers of base. Okay, so and here, so this is our digit, right? So that is our example. So 110 1001, this is our input data. So in that, so always the binary number we can expressed in the form of zeros and ones. So in that we can divide two bits. One is leftmost bit and another one is rightmost bit. Okay, so always we are calling this digit as from right to left. Okay, so that is nothing but this bit we can call it as the LSB bit, and this bit we can call it as the MSB bit. Remember the point, whatever the binary data you have, so in that the rightmost bit, whatever the first starting bit at the right side, that bit we can call it as the LSB, that is nothing but least significant bit. Okay, so why it is called as the least significant bit means, actually, so whatever the leftmost bit, that means here whatever the leftmost bit we are having here, that is least, that means that's weight will be represented as less weight or smallest weight it is having. That's why we can call it as this bit as least significant bit. Okay, so while coming to left side, so this is having highest weight, that is nothing but the rightmost bit possesses the this is leftmost and this is the rightmost, right? So this rightmost bit having the less weight or smallest weight, that's why it is called as least significant bit. Okay, so like that, in the leftmost bit we can call it as the MSB, that is nothing but most significant bit. It consists of weight will be very high. Okay, that means it consists of largest weight. Okay, so that's why the leftmost bit possesses largest weight and is termed as most significant bit. Similarly, the rightmost bit, okay, similarly the rightmost bit possesses smallest or least weight and is known as least significant bit. Remember the point. So this is leftmost bit possesses the largest weight, that's why we can call it as the most significant bit. Okay, like that, in the rightmost bit can possesses the smallest weight, that's why it is called as the least significant bit. Okay, so if any binary number can be converted into decimal number, okay, so this is our binary number now, so this binary number can be converted into like this, that is decimal number. So for that purpose we can do one thing, that is by adding all the bits. Okay, by adding all the bits multiplied by their weights, like this. So by adding all the bits, that is nothing but 1 plus 1 plus 0 with multiplied their weights. So this, what is the weight of first bit? This is the weight of first, what is the weight of first bit means, that is 2 power 0. And what is the second bit of weight? 2 power 1. And the third bit weight is 2 power 2. Like that, fourth one 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6. Okay, so like that, whatever the weight we are having in that binary number, so that is multiplied and adding all the bits. Okay, so remember the point, I will explain here. So how to convert binary number to decimal number. Okay, so we have the binary number is this is, okay, so and how to convert this binary number into decimal number means by adding all the bits, that is nothing but, so already I explained, we are calling the binary number as from least significant bit. Whatever the data you have in the binary number here, that is always we are calling from least significant bit to most significant bit. Remember the point. Okay, so first we have to take the bit as from right side. Okay, this is our first bit and this is our last bit. Remember the point, this is our first bit. So if you want to add the data, or if you want to subtract the data, or if you want to multiply the data, whatever, if you want to do any operation for the binary numbers, compulsory if you want to take the first digit as least significant bit. Okay na? So what I am saying here, if you want to convert decimal means first by adding all the bits. So I am taking the first bit as 1. So what is the thing here? By adding all the bits with multiplied by their weights. So weight is nothing but here we can represent it as base. What is the base of binary? That is 2. So that is nothing but multiplied by their weights means here weight is nothing but 2. So 2 power 0 is multiplied with 1 and 2 power 1 is multiplied with next number and the 2 power 2 is multiplied with the next number. Like that we can multiply all the numbers and again adding all the numbers. So first I am taking first number 1 into 2 power 0 plus the next number is 0 into 2 power 1 plus again the third number is 0 into 2 power 2. So just we are increasing the powers, multiply with number as well as increasing the powers also. Okay, so the next fourth number is 1 into 2 cube like that plus 0 into 2 power 4 plus 1 into 2 power 5 plus 1 into 2 power 6. Totally 6 numbers we are having, 3, 6, 7, right? So 1 into 2 power 0, 0 into 2 power 1, 0 into 2 square, 1 into 2 cube, 0 into 2 power 4 and 1 into 2 power 5, 1 into 2 power 6. Totally 7 numbers we are getting here. So now simplify this part. 2 power 0 is nothing but 1 now. So 1 into 1, 1 plus 0 into something 0, 0 into something 0, 1 into something 1, 2 cube is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 into 1, 8 plus, so here 0 into something 0 plus 2 power 5 is nothing but that is 32, 32 into 1 is nothing but we are getting again 32 and 2 power 6 is nothing but that is 64. Now add all the bits. Okay, so finally we are getting the answer as 105. Okay, this is the decimal number. Decimal number base is 10 now. So just represent whatever the answer we are getting in the bracket, just represent that number in the brackets and after that, so which number we are converting, just represent that base. Okay, so this is our binary number system. Okay, so the next one is decimal number system. Okay, so the second one is decimal number system. Okay, binary number is completed. So the next number system is decimal number system. Okay, already I explained here. Decimal number system is nothing but that base is represented as 10 and it totally consists of 10 numbers. Okay, so what is the decimal number system? A number system that represents a combination of algebraic numericals, that numericals are 0 to 9. Okay, that is called it as decimal number system. What is a decimal number system? Any number system which represents the combination of numericals that is from 0 to 9. That number system we can call it as the decimal number system. Okay, the base of the decimal number system is denoted as 10. Okay, so in this the decimal number system can be expressed in units like tens, hundreds and thousands, okay, and so on. Okay, so that means in this system, that means any decimal number can be expressed, okay, in units. Okay, how to express the decimal numbers in units means that is represented in tens, hundreds, thousands, lakhs and so on. Okay, so for example a decimal number I am taking here some 5318. Okay, I am taking one decimal number. For example, this is our basic example number. So that is nothing but 5318 is read as, how to read that? So 5318, right, and can be represented as, so how to represent this number means 5318 is equals to, so 5000, 5 into 1000 plus 3 into 100 plus, how to write it, 1 into 10 plus 8 into 1. So we can represent the decimal number is like this. Okay, so this decimal number can also be represented as like this also, 5318 base 10. So the decimal number can also be represented as 5318, that means 5318 with the base 10. Okay, so the subscript to 10 denotes as, that means here the subscript to 10 denotes as base or radix of the number of decimal. Is it right? This base is already I explained here. 10 is nothing but that is the base of the decimal number, that is we can show like this. Okay, so and the value or weight of each digit is obtained by its own position. So here weight is nothing but 5 of weight is nothing but 10 cube, no, and 3 of weight is nothing but 10 square, and 1 of weight is nothing but that is 10, and 8 of 8 weight is nothing but that is 10 power 0. Okay, so this is 10 power 0, that is 10 power 0 is nothing but 1. So this is 10 power 1, and this is 10 square, and this is 10 cube. Okay, so that is nothing but here the value or weight of each digit is obtained by its own position. So we can calculate the position, that is this is the third position, that means it's 1000, and the second position is it's 100, and the first position is that is that means tens, and the least position, that means 0th position is nothing but that is 1th position, right? So like that we can represent the weight. And here already you know the leftmost bit, what I am saying here, always the leftmost bit, whatever the right least significant bit we can call it as the LSB, and at the left side bit we can call it as the most significant bit. Like that here also 5318. So in that the right bit we can call it as the least significant bit, that is 8, and in that the leftmost left side bit we can call it as the most significant bit. Just observe here, what is the least significant bit means it consists of less weight, and most significant bit it consists of high weight, right? So just observe here which is less weight. 8 is nothing but the power of weight is 0, 10 power 0. This weight is nothing but 0, no, less weight as compared to 5. So this weight is nothing but 10 cube, right? So that means automatically this weight is very high, that's why this bit we can call it as the MSB, and this bit we can call it as the LSB. Clear? So this is the position of the or weight of the decimal number system. Clear? So and we'll go for the third number system, that is octal number system. Okay, so already I explained here the basic thing. Octal number system consists of base as 8, and it consists of totally 8 numbers 0 to 7, right? So here also a system that represents a number with a combination of first 8 digits